Hi, I'm Tracy. Oh. Hi, Michaela. I'm Tracy. I'm a student of physical therapy. Do I have your permission to do a manual muscle testing on your body and record this for educational purposes? Yes. Perfect. My professor and some classmates might be watching this. Is that okay as well? Yes. Okay. Cool. So the first thing we're going to do is plantar flexion. So if you can stand up for me. So for this one, we're going to be on our tippy toes, okay? So I want you to get on your tippy toes as far as you can. Perfect. So now I want you to do it with 1 foot only, and then you can hold my hand if you need for balance, and then do it as many times as you can.
Okay, I'm just going to stabilize right here and push down on your arm for me, okay? Lift up.
4.
Hold on, let me move you.
6.
So grade 4, he gets just a little bit. And we're going to do scapular adduction and
10.
compression.
1 more maybe.
So if you can
11.
lift this arm up this guy for me.
So
like
got it, 11. And that is a grade 4 for it. Perfect. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're now going to be sitting on this chair right here.
Adduction. So
and relax your arm.
Awesome.
Perfect. So we're going to start with thumb up position. If you can place your thumb towards your pinky. Okay. Don't let me get you out of this position.
We're going to do
grade 5 for this one. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is wrist flexion. Perfect. You can do that. Okay. Relax. Do it again for me. Don't let me get you out of this position.
And that's a grade 5 because you can get his entire
perfect. Grade 5. The next thing we're going to do is wrist extension. Don't let me get you out of this position.
Leg up off the table. I'm going to stabilize it for your hip for you.
Perfect. That is a grade 5. And then the next thing that we're going to do is finger flexion. So you just do this motion for me. Perfect. Don't let me get you out of this position.
Hold on, let me move you.
Nice. And the next thing that we're gonna that is a grade 5, sorry. Next thing we're gonna do is finger extension. If you can do this motion for me, don't let me get you out of this positioning.
I'm gonna resist against you. Hold on, let me move
perfect, grade 5 for that. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do some extension. If you can just raise your wrist, perfect, and then have your fingers all together. So this is shoulder adduction. So don't let me separate your fingers at all.
To get our starting height, we're gonna go up as high as you can on both toes.
I will give that a grade 4. Most of our fingers kind of separate, but not really. The next thing I'm going to do is you can spread your fingers apart. Don't let me put them together, okay? Grade 5. Grade 5. I will give that a grade 5 for finger AB abduction. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to sit down over here now. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do shoulder flexion. If you can just do this motion for me.
14.
Perfect. So can you do that motion again for me? And we're actually going to come down to here.
Thank you, 19.
I'm going to use this chair right here.
21.
So I can have more stability.
23. 24. 25. You would be a grade 5.
Don't let me get you out of this position.
Thank you.
That is a grade 5 for shoulder flexion. Next thing we're going to do is shoulder adduction. Just like this.
I'm sorry.
Perfect. Can you do that motion for me? And then we're going to come down to the middle. Don't let me get you out of this position. Grade 5 for shoulder abduction. The next thing that we're going to do is shoulder elevation. If you can look that way for me and shrug this shoulder for me.
Just reflect on it. Reflect on it.
Perfect. Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Grade 5 for shoulder elevation. And then we're going to do scapular abduction and upward rotation. So I kind of want you to punch through with your arm. Perfect. And don't let me get you out of this position.
I want to do some transfers though.
You can relax there. Alright, perfect. So that is a grade 5. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do elbow flexion. So for elbow flexion, you can do this motion for me. Alright, don't let me get you out of this position.
You did MMT? Yeah.
Perfect. So that is a grade 5. Next thing we're going to do is supination and pronation. So I'm going to need a towel for this. Alright, you can place that here. This is forearm supination. So let me get you out of this position. Relax. Alright, and that is a grade 5. Now we're going to do pronation. You can just go the opposite way. Don't let me get you out of this position. Grade 5 for forearm pronation. Next thing that we're going to do after that is we're going to do hip flexion. Hip flexion and stabilize here. You can lift this up for me a little bit. Okay, so let me get you out of position. You can hold on to the table. Grade 5. Perfect. Now we're going to do internal rotation and external rotation of the hip. So for internal rotation, you can make this motion. Can you do that for me? Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Great, 5 for internal rotation of the hip. Now we can do the opposite way. Don't let me get you out of this positioning for external rotation. Great, 5 for external rotation. Next thing that we're gonna do is knee extension. So if you can extend your knee completely, bend it a little bit, hold this positioning. Great, 5 for knee extension. Next thing we're gonna do is ankle dorsiflexion. So I want you to point your toes up and inwards. Perfect, don't let me get you out of this position. Great, 5 for ankle dorsiflexion. So now I want you to go back. Perfect. Can I take your sock off? We're gonna do big toe flexion. So I want you to point your toes down. Don't let me get you out of this position. Okay, that's a great 5. Big toe extension. Don't let me get you out of this position. Perfect. And now we're gonna do, that's a grade 5 for big toe extension. And then we're gonna do subtalar eversion and inversion. So inversion starting, can you point your toes towards inside and up a little? Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Inversion, that is grade 5. Do the opposite thing on the opposite side. Good, don't let me get you out of this position. Grade 5 for subtalar eversion. Next thing that we're gonna do, to that. Okay, so now we're gonna actually get on your side. You can face that way. You can bend this one for me. Thank you. And then you can lift this leg up for me. Don't let me get you out of this position. This is hip adduction. Hip abduction. Perfect. That's a grade 5. So now we're gonna do hip adduction, which you can straighten that leg out. Relax this leg, that weight, don't move it. And this leg, can you please lift up? Don't let me get you out of this positioning. That is a grade 5 for that one. So now we're all done with that one. So now you can lay on your back. So we're gonna do cervical flexion for this. Can you put your chin towards your chest? Okay, relax. Can you do that again? Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Grade 5 for that one. Now we're gonna do shoulder horizontal adduction. So then you can come here and reach this way for me. Perfect, relax. Can you do that again for me? Okay, don't let me get you out of this positioning. Great, 5 for that one. Okay, you can relax. And now we're gonna do trunk flexion. Can you put both hands on top? Perfect. And then I'm gonna stabilize here. And can you bend forward? Grade 5 for shoulder flexion. Now we're gonna do trunk rotation. We're gonna do trunk rotation. And so can you put this elbow towards right here? Grade 5 for grade 5 for trunk rotation. The other one was grade 5 for trunk flexion. I think I messed up the wording. Sorry, Dr. Miller. Okay, and then after that, so I did that. Okay, perfect. So now you're gonna be on your stomach. So for on your stomach, we're gonna do shoulder extension. So for shoulder extension, can you lift your arm up for me? Perfect, don't let me get you out of this positioning. Okay, relax, grade 5 for shoulder extension. Now we're gonna do shoulder abduction. So if you can do this one, horizontal abduction. And can you lift your elbow towards the ceiling? Perfect, and relax. Okay, do it again for me, please. Okay, that is a grade 5 for that one. And then we're gonna do elbow extension. So for elbow extension, can you extend your arm for me? Thank you. And then I'm gonna bend it a little. Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Okay, don't let me get you out of this positioning. Grade 5 for elbow extension. Next thing we're gonna do is scapular adduction, the rhomboids. So if you can put this back and put your hand on your back, and can you lift up? Perfect. So for that one, okay, relax, and then do it again for me. Okay, so I'm gonna don't let me get you out of this position. Okay, perfect, relax. That is a grade 5. And then we're gonna do scapular adduction mid-trap, so you can right here, and can you put your shoulder blades together? Perfect, and don't let me get you out of this positioning. Okay, grade 5 for that one. And then we're gonna do scapular adduction depression for that one. and you can put your arm towards your ear. Perfect. And can you lift up for me? Don't let me get you out of position. Grade 5 for that one. Okay, you can relax now. And then we're gonna do internal rotation and external rotation, shoulder. Perfect. For this one, I want you, first we're gonna do external rotation, so I want you to do this motion for me. Okay, can you do that motion for me? Don't let me get you out of this positioning. Grade 5 for shoulder external rotation. And we're gonna do the opposite rotation. Perfect. Don't let me get you out of this rotation. Internal rotation. Perfect. Grade 5 for shoulder internal rotation. Okay, now we're gonna do shoulder extension. So can you put your hands on the back of your head? Perfect, I'm gonna stabilize here. And can you please lift up your chest off the table? Perfect, that is a grade 5 for trunk extension. And then we're gonna do, you can relax now. We're gonna do hip extension. So for hip extension, I want you to lift this leg up for me. Perfect, I'm stabilizing here on the pillow and I'm pushing down. Don't let me get you out of this positioning. All right, relax. Perfect, that is a grade 5 for hip extension. And then we're gonna do knee flexion for this one. Okay, relax. And can you do that motion again for me? I'm gonna go back to 90 degrees. Don't let me get you out of this positioning, okay? That is a grade 5 for knee flexion. And then after that, we're gonna do cervical extension now. So for this one, I want you to look down. Okay, perfect. I want you to take your chin off the, perfect, off the table. Okay, relax. I want you to do that again. Don't let me get you out of this positioning. That is a grade 5 for cervical extension. And that is all. Thank you.